In tonight's Everyday Heroes, what if you didn't go to the movies for one night or skip that latte for a couple of days? That money could actually save a life. That's the message a teenage girl wants to get out. Walking through Medical Teams International's real-life exhibit, 18-year-old Grace Altree stops to point out something to us.
That flashing light, every time it goes off, another child has died from a preventable illness.
It's a staggering statistic. By the time you finish watching this story, more than 28 kids in Africa will die from a preventable disease, a disease like malaria.
Basically everything south of the Sahara is just in poverty right now.
Grace first heard of malaria 6 years ago after reading an article about a little boy who died from it.
That hurt me so much. It was just a small child who's maybe 4 or 5, and he didn't get to see the rest of his life because it was taken away from him by something that could have been cured.
So at the tender age of 12, Grace started Kids Fight Malaria. The main weapon in the fight, a mosquito net. For just $5, a net can prevent infected mosquitoes from biting people while they sleep.
This is a typical house in Uganda, and usually about 6 people are living in this confined space.
At first, she asked friends and church group members to donate money. Then she started doing car washes. Medical Teams International uses the money to buy the nets in Africa. Carrie Hamilton is the manager of volunteer services and says the work Grace has done is invaluable.
She might not be a doctor, she might not be a nurse that's out there actually doing CPR on somebody, but she is literally saving lives, and that's somebody I hope everybody can aspire to.
Grace has inspired many to take up the cause. Through Kids Fight Malaria, students from all over Oregon have set up their own car washes and fundraisers. In 6 years, the organization has raised $10,000. But what makes Grace proud is the fact that other teens got involved.
A lot of the times, teenagers don't really think for others, they mostly think for themselves, and just seeing all of these kids have a complete paradigm shift is just amazing.
Grace's mom isn't surprised by all this. She says her daughter has always felt the need to help people and has the drive to get it done.
She really has pretty much carved her own way. You know, we carry her pom-poms. She's a remarkable girl.
Though she's helped save over 1,000 lives, Grace refuses to take any credit, saying it's really the other kids who've made this happen.
I got people involved, but it just, it sparked it, but, the flame is just so much bigger than just myself.
She has definitely led the way. There's no question about that one. Grace starts college in the fall. She plans to study public relations at Gonzaga and hopes to work in the nonprofit world someday. She also hopes to study abroad in Zambia. If you'd like to contribute to that great cause, we have a link to Kids Fight Malaria on our website, KATU.com. Just click on Inside KATU.
She's quite a leader.
Yes, she is.